frustrated with church people, tradition, just going on. But you know, when you get that frustrated, it's the spirit of Delilah that pulls you away. Look at it this way. The thing that entices you or reduces you or seduces you is the spirit of Delilah. This is what blows my mind. The 5 lords of the Philistines were to give 1,100 pieces of silver to each one of them to Delilah, according to verse 5. If shekels of silver were 64 cents, then Delilah was to receive the equivalent of $704 from each of them. So actually she would end up with $3,520 for the betrayal of Samson. Such an amount would be tempting to an ungodly and wicked woman of the world. Please understand that Delilah never loved him. Y'all ain't like it. Her name should have been a sign, because her name, the name Delilah, meant dainty one, trickster. Hey, y'all been hanging out with some folk. You better find out what their name really means and what their intention are. I'm going out with so and so. You better Google them first and find out if they got anything on their record, because they may be a trickster. Of course, they would have never hired her except for her charm, her beauty, her mental capability, self-command, nerves, and other qualities. Hear me, she never loved the man. She was in it for the money. Do you know that there are people that entice us that never really loved us? I don't care how much you love them. If they beat you, they don't love you. I'm preaching, ain't nobody did it, Lord. That was Delilah. I don't care how much you love her. If she tried to use you and bring you down, she don't love you like you thought she did. Perhaps with words, but not in deed. It was Delilah. I don't care how much you love the alcohol. When you said make it long on the island and short on the tea. Help me here, Lord. We want to slow down the fizz. Make it slow on the fizz, but make it long on the gin. No matter how much you like the alcohol, it was enticing and controlling. The spirit of Delilah. I don't care how much you love crack cocaine. It took you down, made you low, made you lie, made you cheat and steal. It was the spirit of Delilah. Laziness can be Delilah. Procrastination can be Delilah. Habits can be Delilah. Do you know that even grief can be your Delilah? I know everybody doesn't heal at the same time. Everybody doesn't let go so easily. Everybody has a different time of flashback. It's Delilah that takes control of you. Delilah will take you further than you want to go. Now it seems to me that in view of everything Samson had been through in his previous relationship, he should have had sense enough to be careful in picking the next one. Y'all ain't like it. After having 2 bad relationships, you would think he would be careful dealing with Delilah. But when somebody's got your nose open, sometimes our nose be so wide open you could drive a Mack truck. Do I know you're attracted, allured, enticed by something you'll never know how bad it's got you? The text clearly shows that Samson was willing to give Delilah whatever she wanted. Delilah was pretty on the outside but ugly on the inside. Do you know anybody like that? He was willing to do whatever it was to have her. He was captivated by her, and he gave her the secret to his strength. Many times in life we become so attracted to something that we're willing to forfeit the things that God has given us. I'm quite sure Samson's original intent was not to give her his secret. Give Delilah his secret. That's what happens when we get enticed, lured into sin, when we become involved like the fish on the hook syndrome. Can I tell you one more time? Delilah must go. I know this is a spiritual thing. You might not understand it, but somebody open the door. I got to tell Delilah to get out of here. Somebody just open the door. Just open the door. I need the intercessors to help me. When I count to 3, I want you to say, Delilah, get out of my life. Open both doors. She done had a field day up in here with some of us. Open the door. Somebody point that way. Are y'all ready? 1, 2, 3. Say, Delilah, get out of here. I dare you to tell her to get the hell out of my life. You caused me too much stress and too much problem. Take somebody's hand and say, Delilah must go. I wish I had somebody on my side. As long as Delilah's there, Delilah is going to mess up where I'm trying to I'm getting ready to get my hair back. The final thing in the text says, return to your place of power. We've got to go back to the place of refusing. Go back to the place of reconnection. Go back to the place of reigniting. We've got to go back to the place of prayer and power. Good evening, Olivet, Oakland, and San Francisco. I came to tell somebody that God is going to put you in the place where he can elevate you. Verse 28 said, and Samson called unto the Lord and said, oh Lord, remember me. I know y'all ain't from the old church, but we used to sing a song said, Lord, while you're passing out blessings, don't forget about me. Somebody throw your hand up and say, Lord, remember me. That was the prayer of Samson. He said, remember me in my sins. Remember me in my shortcomings. I'm going a little higher here. Remember me in my predicament. Remember me in my downfalling and my uprising. Jude said, when you get home, fill yourself up in the most holy faith. He was saying in essence, Lord, when you remember me, give me my hair back. I need to produce. I need to be protected. I need to be covered. I need to be strong. Say yes. Somebody say yes. There was a song we used to sing. I know we don't sing hymns no more, but it say, pass me not, O gentle Savior. Hear my humble cry. While on others thou art calling, do not pass me back. Let me at thy throne of mercy find a sweet relief. Kneeling there in deep contrition. Help my unbelief. Somebody say, save. Don't pass me by. So Samson prays here. Say, God, I want my strength back. I need my power back. And God gives him the answer to his prayer. I'll catch you all on the next go round. When we get our hair back, we'll be able to conquer. When we get our hair back, we're going to run through troops and leap over walls. Get one person by the hand. Say, Dave, I don't care how long you've been bald. I don't care how long you've been empty. God told me to tell you on the 31st day of January that he's giving you your hair back so you can defeat the devil. Your faith is going to be renewed. You can resist further temptation. I got my hair back. I can perform my duties. My strength is renewed like an eagle. I got relief from every burden. I can denounce all idols. I can love humanity. I can subdue powers. I can pull down strongholds. I got my hair back. Tell somebody I got my hair back. I can stand on the truth. I can hear music in my ear. I got strength for my faith. I got excitement for my hope. I got love in my heart. I got peace in my soul. I got joy in my dance. Hey, I got healing from my hurt. I got my hair back.